Now I'll show you the different types of taekwondo stances. The attention stance, the close stance, the back stance, the tiger stance, the sitting stance, and lastly, the fighting stance.
Hand attacks. Taekwondo head strikes are performed as a close-distance alternative to kicks. They are executed in a number of ways, from standing, jumping, spinning, and rushing forward. Hand strikes can be made into fast combinations of strike which can leave an opponent stunned and unable to defend himself. Various surfaces of the hand can be engaged as the striking surface depending on which area of the opponent's body which is being targeted. This leads to a large array of hand positions. Forefist. A closed fist may be jabbed out directly to strike with the forefist knuckles. This is a suitable position for general punches to soft areas of the body. Without protection, it is inadvisable to strike the bony face as fingers are likely to get broken in the heart, temple, and jaw bones. Hammer fist. A closed fist may be brought down in a hammering motion to strike with the underneath. Such a strike can be obliterate an opponent's nose, making it near impossible for him to retaliate. Back fist, or dong chomuk. A clenched hand is swung backwards into the face of the opponent. The back of the hand makes contact and the momentum garnered in the swing makes this a powerful strike. Knife hand, or Sanal Chigi, is the taekwondo name for a karate chop where an open hand is hammered down to strike impact with the underside. Fingertips, or jomok, can be used to strike vulnerable areas of the body and is used in self-defense. Four-finger strikes engaging the tips of the outstretched hand can be made to vital points in the neck and torso. Kicks, or Chagi. All kicks can be executed as jump kicks, spin kicks, jump spin kicks, or multi-rotational spin kicks. Also, all can be performed by the front or rear leg in a given stance. Some of the best known taekwondo kicks include front snap kick, or up Chagi. This is a very linear kick and quickly extends the foot at a target. The front kick is one of the first kicks learned in TKD. If mastered, it can become one of the most powerful. This technique is most meant to push the attacker away, but can injure. Side kick, or yap Chagi. A very powerful kick. First, the practitioner simultaneously raises the knee and rotates the body 90 degrees, and then quickly extend the leg, striking with the heel and the side of the foot. Roundhouse kick, or turning kick, or Dolria Chagi. The practitioner raises the knee, turns the hips, pivot on the non-kicking foot, and snaps the kick horizontally into the target at an 80 to 90 degree angle with the instep. Back kick, or Dui Chagi. Here the practitioner turns the body away from the target and pushes the back leg straight towards the target, hitting it with the heel while watching over the shoulder. Tornado kick, or 360 kick. The practitioner spins the direction of the back leg, rising the knee and jumping to perform a spinning side half moon kick in midair.
Taekwondo blocks known as makgi are used to stop and deflect an incoming attack. They engage various parts of the arm with the hand and are held in different positions such as knife hand, closed fist, or etc. Each block is suitable for a particular kind of attack and may be combined with another punch or kick to make a counter attack. Low blocks arimaki is used to defend against low attacks to the torso or legs. This is one of the most basic taekwondo blocks and one of the first thing a beginner will learn. The lead forearm is bent and raised to the shoulder high, snapping the arm down straight with the palms facing the ground, which blocks any incoming low kicks. High block, ugol maki, is another basic taekwondo blocks used to defend against overhead attacks to the head and shoulders. The arm is bent and raised above the head, and the underside of the forearm absorbs the impact of the blow. This block is used to defend against the hammer fist, axe kicks, and overhead strikes with blunt instruments. Palm block, Batang-son Maki, is a standard block used to deflect incoming kicks and punches. The open hand is raised up to shoulder high and thrust directly down to meet the attacker's limb. The heel of the hand makes contact with the attacker's forearm in case of a punch, or shin in case of a kick. Although simple, it requires a lot of partners training to get the timing of these taekwondo blocks correct. Single knife hand block, Hansunal Maki, is a standard block in which the hand is kept in a knife hand position to block the attack to the torso. The front arm sweeps down in an arc from the inside to the outside of the body. The outer hand is kept beside the hip in a fist. Knife hand block Sonal Maki is a block in which the practitioner turns his body to the side, usually in riding or back stance, with his hand raised behind him in a knife hand position. The hands are then quickly moved to their final position. The farther hand is kept close to the body with the knife of the body touching the center of your body. The other hand will be used to block other kicks or punches, the same as the single knife hand block.
In taekwondo, the aim is to land as many kicks and blows as you can on your opponent in the allowed target areas. A taekwondo contest comprises 3 rounds of 2 minutes each, with a 1-minute break between each round. The whole taekwondo contest area is a 10-meter square map. Victory in a taekwondo bout can be achieved by knockout, by scoring the most points, or by default if the opponent is disqualified. In taekwondo, 1 point is scored for each legitimate strike on the body, and 2 points are given for kicks to the face. Competitors get an additional point for knockdown. 1 referee and 3 judges oversee the contest, and the point is awarded only when 2 or more judges register a hit at the same time. Kicks to the head and body are only awarded points if they are landed with parts of the foot below the ankle. Those to the body must be with the front of the index and middle finger knuckles of a tightly clenched fist if they are to be awarded point. Fighters are not allowed to punch to the head. Penalties in taekwondo are awarded for offenses such as grabbing, holding, feigning, injury, pushing, and turning one's back on an opponent. The most serious taekwondo offense is jam-jeom, which leads to 1 point being deducted. Examples of jam-jeom include throwing an opponent, deliberately stepping over the boundary line, pulling an opponent to the ground, and attacking the face with anything but the feet. If an opponent is knocked to the ground, then the referee begins a 10-second count. A knockdown occurs if any part of the contestant's body touches the floor apart from the foot. There is a mandatory 8-second count before the referee decides whether the bout should continue. A knockdown becomes a knockout if a competitor cannot regain his or her feet by the count of 10 seconds, or if the referee decides he or she is unfit to continue at the end of an 8 count.